So it's very important to not skip these steps since you won't have a clear idea and plan of what exactly you're building. So as an app development agency, we often get asked, how much does it cost to develop an app? So I wanted to quickly break down what goes into the cost of mobile app development and some factors that may change the total cost. So there are really just three things that influence the total cost of development. This would be the amount of features your app has, the amount of development hours it takes to build those features, and the rate that is charged per hour. So and a feature can be something like a chatbot or, let's say, photo editing capability. So during the discovery and design phases is where you finalize the features that your app will have. So it's very important to not skip these steps since it's where you do all the analysis and planning for development. By skipping them can make the development process become very inefficient since you won't have a clear idea and plan of what exactly you're building. For every feature, we estimate the amount of development hours it takes to create it, which then is multiplied by the rate that is charged by the developer. One factor that may change the amount of development hours and the rate is the type of developer you're working with. So this can be a freelancer, a US-based agency like ours, or an offshore company. Another factor would be just the expertise of that developer. The more experience the developer has in app development and in creating specific features or technology, the less hours it will take to create the feature. And the same process is applied for each feature. The more complex the feature is, the more development hours it takes to create it. And ultimately, for all the features and everything that goes into development, including project management and testing, is added to the total cost of app development. So how much can you expect to pay for your app? Typically, you have three levels of app complexity, which determine the total app cost. So for a simple app, you can expect to pay between 20 to 50,000 US dollars. For an app that is of medium complexity, you can expect to pay between 50 to 100K. And then for a very complex application, you can expect to pay between 100 to $300,000, and sometimes even more for a very complex project. The complexity is based on the technology being built and the amount of features your app has. And if you're interested in developing an app and want to get a rough estimate of what it may cost, just head over to our free app estimate calculator to get an estimate in less than 1 minute. And this should give you just a rough estimate of how much it would cost. And you can also find the link in the description.